August 21st, 1991, back in Hollywood. One of the last scenes being given its finishing touches involves a waltz with Beauty and the Beast around the ballroom of the castle.
See, because here's the thing. He gulps. I mean, in other words, ooh, and
Katzenberg's suggestions now involve almost microscopic details, extending the animation by a few frames here and there to heighten the emotional moments.
Unbelievable moment that has ever happened to him in his life, and he can't believe it. God, if you just extend that moment for another beat.
Beauty and the Beast.
We keep our sync with the music.
The theme is sung by Angela Lansbury, the voice of the teapot. The music has an emotional pull beyond what's on screen because of a tragedy that occurred since we were last here. On March 14th, 1991, the song's Academy Award-winning lyricist, Howard Ashman, died of AIDS at the age of 40. He had made one of the most important early contributions to this project, not only in his lyrics, but in the idea of how the story should be focused.
The thing that Howard, I think, really insisted on in telling the story, it was the Beast story, which I think ultimately is the most successful thing in this movie, is Glenn's portrayal of the Beast and making it his story, making you really care about him.
From the time we talked to you in December until now, how did the Beast evolve? You were still...
I know when we were first doing him, I was concerned that anybody was going to like him by the end of the picture, just because he was so mean and ugly. But now I think you could have made him any degree ugly, and you would have still liked him at the end based on how he responds to Belle.
Well, the acid test came on this hot, late August day when, for the first time in a public showing, the Disney studio screened a preview of Beauty and the Beast for 300 kids and their parents who were recruited at random from shopping malls. The animation isn't finished. The audience will see some scenes still in pencil form. But from the moment this time-honored signature appeared, through the moments we saw develop on the drawing board, this toughest of all audiences stayed put.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, a young prince lived in a shining castle. Although he had everything his heart desired.
At a restaurant a block from the theater, we gathered with members of the animation staff to wait for the audience research results to come in. When they did, they were very good. But box office receipts determine success, and they must wait for those to see if a badly needed hit can come from this division where the stars work with pencils, the locations are imaginary.
Just one little teeny beat more, you'll nail it.
Just a little change.
Come into the light.
Small to say the least, both a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast.
It's just amazing to me. You can put a collective group of images together and have a picture that moves and comes to life. When you make those things come to life,
Are you happy here with me?
they become emotional.
Yes.
They are things that we can attach ourselves to and care as much or more about
What is it?
than any piece of action that you can go out and film or create.
Certain as the sun, rising in the east, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast. Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast.
Bob,
with these animations lately, it seems as though Disney's going back to the thing that made them famous in the first place.
Well, certainly this year. The economics of animation are also favorable for that kind of thing. In the late 70s and early 80s, they had a disastrous run of animated products. The Black Cauldron lost $30 million. It started to come back with The Little Mermaid, which made $84 million in its initial release and really provided a lot of momentum for this division to be in the situation it's in now.
That'll be something to see. Thank you, Bob.
I'm not a kid, but I'm going to buy my popcorn and go see it. I want to know how it ends.